Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. Happy Friday. Welcome, everyone. Special welcome to all of my regular viewers. I'm so happy that you guys are here. You're all my friends, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and lots of hugs and kisses and love to all of you. And welcome to my brand new subscribers, and to those of you who are watching for the first time. Hopefully you'll subscribe and be part of our fun little family here. So anyway, it is Friday, I believe, and I know I didn't have a Wednesday video for you. I had a really rough week, and so I wasn't even sure I was going to have a Friday video. I'm going to try to get through this. My throat is really bothering me. It's very swollen and sore, and it's really bugging me. So I thought, well, I was going to craft anyway, so I'd turn it on and see if I could handle doing a video. So if you see this, you know I did okay. But I won't be on any lives tonight. I'm just not feeling good enough. So maybe next week or the week after. I'll let you know when that's going to happen, okay? So anyway, let's see. I didn't really have anything planned, but I'm working on this journal, so I thought I would bring you along with me because I need to decorate. Now, this is the cover of the journal, and I think it's going to be the cover. You know, I'm working on it, and it is made out of that Amazon bag, and ooh, this is so crunchy and yummy, and so it's got to get decorated. And in fact, while I'm thinking about it, there was some laces I wanted to get down and completely forgot. Completely slipped in my mind. So I'm going to grab those while I'm thinking about it, because I know I want some lace on this cover, and I want it to be some of my darker laces live in a little bit different place than my other laces. So I'll get that down, and maybe we'll get to use that today. I'm not sure what I'm going to work on. So I just thought I'd bring you along. So how are you all? Are you all good? Everybody healthy? Or are you struggling like me? You know, my last video, I told you I'm feeling great. And then a couple days ago, or 2 days after that, my throat started bothering me. It was really swollen, and my ear hurt and hurt to swallow. I did test. Nothing's going on there. So hopefully, you know, I'll take another test in a couple days just to make sure. But I'm sure it's not that. I'm just tired and stressed out. Honestly, 6 months ago, my son-in-law passed away. So we're all struggling with that. And as of September 2nd, he passed away. So 6 months is now. And my son has been very ill and in and out of the ER. So if you would please say some prayers that the doctors will figure out what's going on. He saw a specialist. He has more blood work and tests, and that we can figure it out. Because frankly, I couldn't handle losing anyone else, especially my son, because we're super, super close. So my son and my daughter are everything to me. So say some prayers for him, that they figure out what's going on. Lots of good thoughts and healing energy, because he believes in all of that. So it's just kind of been not my favorite week, honestly. I've struggled all week. So I thought, well, let's just have a little play. Let's just make some things. I have things to decorate. Like I said, I have the cover for this. I have picked out all of the pages, and I have ladies in the pages. And I have 25 plus pages in here, meaning there's some book page and other things that I kind of like don't count, but I've got some of the new gorgeous papers by Paper Baker Creations. I made sure I added those. I was waiting for that. Then I have the lovely ladies, and the ladies are from Rachel at Roxy Creations, and this is her Italian ladies, her Italian fashion ladies I'm going to use in here. And then the main kit is Chapter 1 papers. And then, like, this one is Triple V Vintage, and that's my own. So I'm just kind of working on, and then my coffee dyed papers come from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. And, oh, this one's Paper Baker Creations. Now, someone asked me, would I please list all of the kits, and, you know, and I do to a certain extent, but would I put links? And no, I will not. I'm sorry. I kind of feel like I tell you who these people are. You can watch the video, write it down. You can replay, write it down again. And then you can go to the shop yourself and have a peek. And the reason I say that is because there are so many wonderful digitals and beautiful things in all of these shops that I really want you to go and look so that you can find the things that maybe would work better for you. Maybe that kit that you thought you wanted, you go in there and you find 2 or 3 others you'd rather have, or maybe that is the one you really want. But you'll never find out if you don't go look for yourself. And also, my husband is kind enough to write the descriptions and post the videos for me, and I just can't ask him to spend hours and hours doing all that. I just won't ask him to do that, and I don't have the health, the time, or the energy, so I don't do it. I'm not a tutorial channel. I'm pretty much just share with me and what I'm crafting, and if you learn things, I'm very, very thrilled, and I'm happy to share where I get things with you, but that's about as much as I can handle. So I hope you'll respect and understand that. I want to help out. And if someone is very desperate for something, I have helped before when I can. So, you know, go have a look at these wonderful shops that I talk about. You will find things that maybe suit you better. So, anyway, that's what's going to be in here. And there are 25 of these lovely pages. So it's going to be 100 places you can write. So basically 100 pages you can write on. There's 25 pieces of paper times 4 makes it 100 pieces of paper you'll be able to write on this lovely journal. And we don't really call these TN journals because Traveler's Notebook journals are traditionally 4.5 by 9 or 5 by 9 or 5 by 8.5. This is a whopping, I want to say this is the 12-incher. So let me see if I'm right. Well, the cover is longer. The cover is a full 12 inches. As you can see, that's a full 12 inches. The inside's a little bit less. The inside's about, I think, 10 3/4. So this is so much bigger than a traveler's notebook. So we call them tall, skinny journals because they are tall and skinny. And they really don't fit the traveler notebook profile. And they don't fit the covers. So we make our own covers, you know. So as you can see, this one's yummy. It has a yummy big pocket on the side. And you know what? I need to add some glue to this. I thought maybe I was going to have an issue, and I am. Let's see if it's going to... It's a little harder, I noticed, to get the glue to stick to the Amazon folder. So, I haven't used this for 2 or 3 days, so it's kind of probably a little bit... And it's been cold in the house, really cold. We've been trying to keep it warm, but it's been so cold outside from all the storms and the rain that, you know, the house has this chill that it doesn't normally have. And we no longer have carpeting in the house, so we're not used to that. We're very cold. So both my husband and I, and we both, you know, he lost a lot of weight. He lost like 30 pounds. And so he's not used to this less fat to keep him warm. So he's struggling a little bit with the cold. We both are. We're putting on 2 and 3 and 4 layers. You know, I think I've been wearing 3 layers of sweaters, and it's been crazy. So I hope that's going to stick this time. I noticed nothing really wants to stick to this Amazon folder. I'm not sure why. Mailing envelope. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. I think that's the packaging that you see that's there. See, so we have a pocket there. Can you see that? Okay, and then I wrote myself a little note. I write myself notes when I'm working through a journal so that I have everything I need, right? So this little journal, I think I want this lady on the cover with a piece of lace and some other goodies. I'm not sure what else yet. I don't think I'm in the mood for the cover today. This, I made a document folder for this one. So I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I made for this one. It's really pretty. So I've already got that ready to go because I'm in love with these. I want them in all my journals because I just think it's really special. And the back's already decorated. I might add one of the ladies or something there later. I don't really know. Whoops. Oh, come back here. So we have that is done. You saw me do those on a video. So I have a video for this. And it should be labeled appropriately. So I'm going to set that off to the side. I have the pages together. I haven't come in yet. I did make one of these. I think I did a video for this as well. Where, you know, we have this little ephemera holder that can be slid in there. And I put a number of sweet little goodies in here from the kit. So that needs some ink, which I think I'll get that out. I will be inking this. This is going to be very vintage. I did ink it, but it doesn't seem like it. I mean, You have a little notebook there you can write on. I might put pages in it. I don't know yet. It just depends on what I want to charge for this, because I put a lot into my journals, by the way, ladies, and my journals are not inexpensive. And sometimes people are a little surprised, but I put a lot in. I spend a lot to put it in. So, you know, I mean, I wish I could give them away. I do, but I have to cover my costs. That's one thing I do have to do. So we have a couple pieces of papers and some documents in there. I feel like I want to add a little bit of lace or something to that edge. And I'm trying to think what's in my stash in that color, because I want to use darker, more, I don't want to say grungy because I don't like that word, but more vintage looking colors. I bought some new laces recently, and I forgot to look what time I started, you guys. Oops. So I bought some darker laces. Let's see if there's anything I want to use in here. I went and had a shop at, let's see if I can, Mary Not Martha is the name of the shop. And I bought Mary Not Martha, and I bought a bunch of laces there. And oh, that's very pink. That would look cute elsewhere, but it's not. I want it sort of more on the browns. I think I might have some. Let me think. I'm thinking, what have I got? See, I want something more along that line, but that's too big. Nope, nothing there. I may have to just, I'm looking at what I bought from her. Oh, there's one. Is it long enough? Not long enough. Oh no. Yeah, I think everybody does like the 9-inch lace, thinking we're all using the same size journals, and some of us do longer ones. Too short. Oh, sounds like my husband's home from the grocery store, and I'm not there to help him. Oh well, he'll just have to do it on his own. I did warn him I was doing a video. Yeah, I think all of these are just 9 inches. They're not 12 inches, that's for sure. Okay. That isn't going to work on my longer journals. Well, now I know that, right? So I won't be expecting that. Okay, so none of those laces will work. I had no idea. Okay, I'll have to keep those for my smaller projects. That's a bummer. Well, I'll know that when I go to buy from her again, if I do, that I need longer laces. That's kind of a... No, I'm not finding anything. This cute little basket came from Ross, $2.99. Cute, right? Adorable. Whoa, let's see. I did have a shop at a couple of other lace shops. I bought some, what do you call it? De-stash. Some gals who are de-stashing, so I got some stuff from them. So this was part of what I got in the de-stash. Well, that's really pretty, but it's kind of light. Now, this is a good color. And I like to get vintage laces out of the de-stashes because they're reputable people that I know. But, oh, yeah, I like that. I found it. I found it. This needs to get wrapped on a card. I had to order some more from my dear friend Celeste. Hello, Celeste. I had to order some more of my pink bobbins from her, paper bobbins, to wrap my laces on. So I think we'll work on that, and then we'll go and start working on, well, this is the ephemera we did in a video. If you remember correctly, I added some pretty pearls. And I have some pieces from my sister's shop and stuff to put in there. Yeah, I have that to put in there, so I got to decorate that. So I do have some things to decorate and to create. I've got some fun papers here to make. These are pieces that I'll share with you in a minute, and we'll do that. So I'm going to move some of this off to the side while I get this put on. I'm going to roll up the sleeves a little because these are really long on this sweater. It's another cold day. So let me get these sleeves rolled up and we'll get to work. What are you guys up to? Anything new and exciting? Oh, I hope you're all having fun doing some. I always hope you guys are doing some crafting of some kind. Of course, those of you with channels, I know you're very busy, just like I am. And I'm not having a bad week. Okay, let's get this on here. Oops. Let's put a little bit of lace on here, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. You know what? I probably... Seems like I'm forever cleaning this poor little mat off. It's not brand new. I got it during the, when we were doing the flooring in August, I think. Or I think I got it in August, I think, when we were doing that, when I was downstairs, when I had my studio in the dining room, on my dining room table, when I was doing all my crafting there. I don't know what's going on with my glue. It doesn't usually get clogged up in any way, but it will get an air bubble once in a blue moon, every now and then. And like I said, it's been cold. One thing I do to keep my Fabri-Tac soft is I constantly refill it. Refill. I don't let it get down because it tends to get very hard and rubbery. Sorry guys, I'm trying to see. If you let it get too low and you let too much air get to it, it will get very rubbery. So I just constantly refill it. And that way I don't have to squeeze it real hard so I don't hurt my hands, and I always have plenty of glue and it's not bubbling over. So that's just a little hint, you know. I just keep it full. I just, every couple of days or every day, if I'm doing a lot of gluing, I just refill. I just take the time after my sessions to clean up, refill my glues, wipe down my scissors, whatever I need to do. I'm one of those. Sorry, can't help it. It comes from years and years of being a professional seamstress and having to keep your space fairly clean because you're making garments, you know, and pillows and draperies and all those beautiful things for other people's homes. And so they expect everything to be spotless, you know. I've let a lot of it go, that perfectionism, but not all of it. And I just feel like I do better if I have a clean space to work in, you know. Okay, this is off a little bit. Let's see if I can put it down and bring it back up. Oh, boy, my throat is sore, guys. I think it's allergies, honestly. I do. I think I'm having bad allergies because everything's blooming like crazy with this crazy rain and weather. And now we've got mold spores from the rain. And so I think it's just allergies, but they're really bothering me. So I want to put something on here. What should we put on there? We need something pretty. Now, I had pulled out a ton of stuff that I was using on my Ruby and Pearl journal, which I did finish, and it is sold. So thank you very much. For those of you that were wondering, it's sold right away, immediately. And I'm looking for more laces. Hold on. I think I'm going to have to pull out most of what I just put away. Okay, so I need that one. Okay, I'm going to pull out some of these goodies I just put away because they kind of call for that heavier lace that I like to use, the crocheted laces. Oh, I just love these. I wasn't a big fan, but lately I'm just kind of hooked on them. I'm loving them. It's a little envelope with a little tag inside, like a little card, so you can write on that. Everything can be written on. Everything I put in my journals, usually. Sometimes I just put in a pretty piece for the heck of it. You don't have to write on it. But sometimes you want, you know, stuff that you can write on. All right, I need to get myself situated here. I feel like I'm all over the board. All right, so I'm looking for something to put on the bottom of this. This isn't as dark and grungy as I wanted. That really isn't what I had in mind. So I think I'll have to work on that a little bit. Let me see. Kind of trying to find what I have in here. I don't really have a lot of dark and grungy lace. It's very hard to find dark, like almost brown lace. It's very, very difficult. Super hard to find. Yeah, bobbin die cuts by Woodland Inspired Celeste is where I put all my stuff on. What am I looking for? I don't even know. Oh, I know. I wanted this little buddy. That's what I wanted. Okay. Well, pretty soon I'm going to have a vacant card. That does happen. You do run out of lace, and then you've got an open card, but it doesn't happen super quick. I want to put like a little flower up here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And this particular lace lends itself to... Hubby went off to the grocery store today to pick up a few things that fresh things that it goes weekly for fresh stuff. We used to shop every 2 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks. But now that we're getting older, you know, and he doesn't really have anything to do, he goes weekly. But boy, when we were busy and he worked, there was no going to the store every week, that's for sure. Well, lucky if we made it every 3 weeks. Okay. So he went off to the grocery store, and he's going to pick up my granddaughter from the high school in a little bit because Jolene had to be at an appointment with her youngest. So he's going to do the grandpa thing in a little bit and go get the oldest granddaughter from school. She's growing up so fast. Can't believe she's 16. Yikes. Where does the time go? My baby. My firstborn grandbaby. And then the youngest is turned 7 months old 2 days ago on the 28th. So I've got him from 7 months old to 16. Wow, what a stretch that is, right? But my kids are only 2 years apart. But my son got married later in life and had his kids later. And so I love that, but I want something across the bottom of that. What do I have? I'm just, I think, you know, when you're not feeling 100%, your creativity lags a little bit, you know. I feel like mine's lagging on me today. It's like not wanting to behave and work the way it should. It's kind of fussing with me. Oh, I think I found one. Okay. It's not crochet, but it's very old, so I think it'll work on here. No, I don't like that. Okay, well, I won't put anything there for right now because it's not gelling for me. So maybe I'm not supposed to be doing that today. I'm sure if I'm supposed to add something to that, or maybe I'm supposed to put like a number or something. Maybe I don't need any, because I don't really think I don't see this journal as being like super lacy. I don't. I see this journal as not a lot of lace. And I may put something up here, like some kind of tail or something, or another one of these little flowers. You know what? I don't even like that on there. I don't. I like that up there, but I didn't like that. So let me see if I can get that off. Not good. Okay, so let's put something else up there. Okay, I didn't like that. So obviously I need like a number, a letter, a word, something. And I have all kinds of things from Ruby and... I think this is Ruby and Pearl. No, this is Sampool. Yeah, these are Sampool. These are Sampool. That's kind of big. I want something a little smaller. What's your weather like? Ours is finally stopped raining. Oh my gosh. Went such a long time. We have a beautiful sunny day today. It's rather cool out, especially in the shade. It's freezing, but it's not bad in the sun. I have to see if I can find something. Boy, you guys, I'm not, you see me normally moving along pretty good. I'm not usually this indecisive. So it must be because I'm just having a rough week. Sometimes you have a week and things just don't go right during that week. And so you don't do videos. And that's probably what I should have done, was just skip a video today and not done one. And it may be that I look at this video and I say, oh, yuck, I'm not going to do one. And so you won't have anything till maybe next week. But you'll never know I said that because I don't post it. So I'm talking to you like you're going to hear this, and you're not if I delete it. So, aren't I a funny girl? Well, let's see if I can get in the groove. Let's see if I can concentrate enough to get in the groove. All I could do is try, right? I don't like the color. This is a funny color to work with. I'm having a hard time. It's the color of the paper. I am struggling with the color of this paper. I absolutely love it. But why am I not, I'm really having a hard time finding like anything that looks good with it or doesn't like look yucky. No, I don't like any of that. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to struggle with this journal a little bit, you guys. I don't know why, but I'm not. Like, I think that the word post, that one might not look too bad, but I don't know. I'm just not finding any of the hues do not look good with this. They clash. Okay, that's a weird one. Okay, I'm finding that this is going to be a difficult journal to... I love this paper, though. I just absolutely adore this kit, but I think I'm going to struggle a little bit to decorate it. With the normal things, I'm going to have to think outside my box, I think. I think I'm really going to have to think outside the box on this one. What else? If I got something maybe from... I'm looking at my numbers. That maybe a number would look good up there. Or a word. I'm going to figure it out because I have to. I have an entire journal to do. I don't mind the number 10, but it's huge. I need something... I don't know, guys. I'm struggling here. It's strange for me to struggle with something so much. Let me see if I can make this work. Or maybe I'm just not supposed to decorate it, but I've got glue up there, so now I need to. I can't just leave it like that. That's not going to look good. I would have to pull it. I would not want to sell it looking like that. Okay, I found something. All right. That's at least something, right? That is something. Then I'm going to have to look through my words. Maybe I have some things that I have stamped. That would look good. I may be doing more things that are just like... made by me. Not so many digital things, right? Not so much in the digital world, but maybe things that are made, which you guys like that. I think from what you've told me, you enjoy things that we make instead of everything being digital. And I agree with that. That's how I started out. I didn't start out using digitals. I didn't find digitals for a long time. So, all right, let's just use this. I feel like I'm getting there now. Like I'm getting... Oh, I like that better. just have to be careful not to rip the numbers, right? You don't need it quite. This is on vintage book page, very, very old book page. It's stamped on old book page. It stamps, it rips beautifully. It's really yummy feeling. Okay, let me put that away. I like that other one, but I don't know. It was bothering me a little bit. I like this one. I'm going to go with this one. Okay, let's just put this on there. Okay. You won't see it on there, but you'll see it when you take it out. So we'll put that aside for now. I'm going to consider that done for the moment. But that doesn't mean it'll stay done. Oh, I saw the blues and stuff. Now I see the blue on there. Jeez. Okay, well, I know that's a possibility. I know that's a possibility, so we'll leave those on the desk. I'll leave all the laces on there. We'll do that. We'll pull out the glue mat here. Let's go. So I do have these pieces of paper. Now, this was made by Amy at Crafty Cat, and she made these to go on a page. So what she shows is that you have a page. Let's just grab a page, okay? So let's see. What should I put it on? I don't want it on a fairly blank page, aren't I? Okay. Well, I don't want to put it on one that's dark like that, though. Well, let's say it was going to go on this page. You would put it on there, and you have a pocket up here, and then you can write on all of this. You open this, and you can write on all of this, and the way you glue it down, you now have a pocket for something else. Isn't that adorable? So I feel like I need to decorate this, and let's see, is this the same one? Yeah, this is the same one. I have two made. I'm not liking this one for this journal, so I think I'll take that out of there and put that aside for something else. I'll put it in the to-do pile. There we go. Goodbye. So this one looks good in here. I think it'll look great in here on one of these pages. It would look good on, you know, any of those. Or even one of these over here that you could put it on. So it's definitely going to go in there. So if you want, I'll show you how she made it. If I can remember. It's been a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what she did was she folded this in half. This is Amy at Crafty Cat did this. I don't know, a week or so ago. I can't remember. It's been a little bit since she did it. I think she might have done this on one of her little quick videos. I'm not sure. One of those little shorts. I probably should have just cut that on my cutter. But I kind of like the way the edge looks. Then you put them together and you fold them. So I'll have two of these. I can either put two in my journal or one in another journal later. Fold them in half again. And then what you want to do is you want to take your some kind of punch and make yourself a thumb hole. So you can get your tag out of there, which means I'm going to have to make a tall, skinny tag, right? So, okay, so we have that's going to go on the inside. And then we want to put another little punch over here. And then we're going to glue it together, right? Okay. And we want to glue around this to make a pocket for this one. And then that gives us our pages that we turn, right? And I don't know how straight I can make this, but I'll try. I think I'm going to put a line here through the middle to create that. Yeah. That big old goober. I am trying to be as straight as I can. I've been practicing. Okay. So I want these two to, of course, now I just rubbed it all over the place, so it's probably gonna glue itself together not well. Boy, my hand eye is off today. Everything's off. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there you have that cute pocket, right? So we have that. So we have those to decorate. All right. Oh, I punched that all the way through on that one. Do I want to do it all the way through? Maybe I don't know. I like knowing it's a pocket, though. I think I will. I think I'll go all the way through. There we are. Okay. Hoping I close that up all right. Yeah, looks like I did okay, or good enough anyway. All right, so we have 2 of those we can use. And then we have, what else have we got? Oh, darn it, I just ended up pulling everything out of here. Grabbed it weird. Sorry about that. All right, let me move those out of the way. The other thing I had to play with, where did they go? Oh, right here. These were Rachel at Roxy Creations. This was week 8, and she did some little I don't know what you want to call these. Pockets that are made from little bits, like from her kit. These are all from her kit. And they were her bits and pieces, and they were all documents, from bits of documents. Document pockets. That's what they're called, like document pockets. So little bits of documents. She made these from those, and so I thought they would go very well in this journal for pockets, because I don't have any. This kit didn't come with any kind of ephemera, so it's just the pretty papers. So I thought, well, that's perfect, because I will be making all of the ephemera then too. This one wraps around the pocket, the page. These are page pockets. So that'll actually wrap around a page. Although that one, I don't know if that fits in there. It might be too wide, and I might have to cut it down. So I might not use it in that journal. I might save that one for a regular one. But these were all, I have all these in her document pieces. I have all these kits. So it was easy for me to just grab a bunch and cut them out and get them ready to go into the journal. And I'm pretty sure that this fits. If I remember, I'll check it in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and ink everything, get it ready. Again, it wraps around the pockets. All we got to do is decorate. And I'm going to be using the ladies, and I'm not sure what else. Flowers and maybe some butterflies. I don't know. I guess I just have to see how the journal evolves. Like, I have these pretty tags. These are really pretty, kind of grungy looking tags. So I think I will. They're white on the back though. I want to use these in them, but I feel like they need to be glued on something, right? And then, because I don't like that color, I would imagine I could put it on some coffee dyed paper, or let me see what scraps I have. Let me see if there's anything that I could use to back those cute little tags. We want to be able to write on them, but nothing too dark, right? That's really dark coffee paper, but you could write on it, right? I think we'll back these. Well, I hope you'll forgive me for this video. I just don't seem to be able to get, my mojo just doesn't seem to be here today. I'm trying to make this go, but I wasn't going to do a video today, and I probably should have skipped it, but I just want to come on and say hello and let you guys know what was happening. And I know I have a lot going on my emotional plate. So I think that's what's keeping me from feeling my usual peppy, happy, wanting to share self. I mean, I want to share, but I'm not feeling like myself today, honestly. I really don't. Okay, put that in with the scraps. I don't know where, oh, these little tags here, I don't know where they came from. They came in as a thank you from, you know, a shop that I bought from. And so I thought, oh, I'll use these. These are darling. I wish I knew where they came from or what kit they came from, or they came from scrap paper. They almost feel like scrap paper, like they're bits from a scrap paper pad. I'll bet you. I don't think these are digitals. These feel very much like they came from a scrap paper pad, but I thought they would be great in the journal here in the pockets as little tags. So I thought that would be fun. So I just want to make bits and pieces for this. I'm starting the ephemera, and then I am going to, now that I've got all the pages figured out, I am going to stitch it all together, but I wanted to do a little bit more on the cover. And then anything I think is going to be difficult if it's all together, you know. So, ooh, looks so good when you put the, and I use this for dimension and aging. For those that are not fond of this, close your eyes or fast forward me, and then you'll get to the next part, okay? Okay. I know there's a couple of you that really don't care for that. Now, I think that is not going to fit on my pages. Let me see. Oh, no. Well, it fits, but it's a tight. And I think once it's stitched in, it won't fit. I would have to just maybe trim the edge a little bit. So I'll have to think about whether I want to use that one. But I'm pretty sure this one fits. Yep. So if that fits, this one, I have to trim the edges if I want to use that one. So those two are a bit much. But I think these three will make lovely pockets in there. Let me put this. I cannot wait to get this stitch in. It's driving me crazy because it's really hard to demonstrate using those. Yeah, I'd have to take a little bit off of each edge, which I can do, and then I think it would fit fine. I'd like to, I don't have any other pockets, so I'd like to use as much of the other things that I have in other videos we've done. And then let me do the edges. I liked the edges round on this. Cute, right? Okay, so we got that ready to go. And this one, I don't want to take the edges off. So what I might do is maybe I'll save that one for my idea journal. I'll just decorate this up and then I'll put it in my idea journal. I think that's what I'll do. That idea journal is getting quite a few little things in it. It's nice. And I'm pretty much only putting Rachel's, Rachel Roxy Creations weekly challenge in there. Rachel's weekly challenge. I'm pretty much putting only those things in that book. So I think this one I'll save for that. These four can go, because I like that little bit of blue there. I think that one would fit maybe on an inside page, like the inside of this page. It still doesn't fit. Okay, I'm going to have to cut it a bit more. But I'm not going to take it off the stamp side, that's for sure, because I really want that to show. So I would have to take it off the other side. Oh. I had to cut off a little more than I wanted, but that's okay. I can always remake one of these. It's not like I can't, right? But then I got to definitely make tags and things to go into the pocket for the journal, right? Okay, so those are ready to go. And I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to put on those. I don't know if there was ephemera in that kit. I'm going to have to look. I cannot remember. Let me see where the kit is. It's on the floor here in the box. I think I'm going to be using a lot of ladies. I have a feeling. I don't see my kit. Huh. I've got goodies there I want to use. Oh, here's the kit. Yeah, there was a lot of envelopes. A lot of envelopes in there. Let me see. And papers for tags. But not a lot to decorate. Nothing to decorate with. Okay, so I'm going to just make my own decorations. As you know, it's not difficult. I will. There's another envelope. Another like little book. This is one of mine. This is one of my documents that I scanned. I mean, I could cut something out. Ooh, paper cut. I could cut like that off there. I may have to. Let me see. I may cut up some flowers. Yeah, I think, oh, there's one. I could cut that. I think I'm going to be getting very creative. Is that an envelope that I have cut out? As I cut out some of the envelopes to put in there, I thought would be good in the pockets. No, I didn't cut that out. But I have some goodies here I can use, so definitely want those. Ooh, I have backed this, so I'm probably going to want to cut that out too. I guess I'll put it in the pile to be cut. Put that in the pile, maybe put that in there. I definitely want that, and I want the flowers, so I'll cut that up. They haven't been backed, right? Nope, no, they're not backed. As long as I didn't print on both sides, I'm good. What else do I have? I have this. That's not printed on both sides. Do I have that one? Ooh, that's pretty too. Pull that one out. That's a separate kit. These are a separate kit of chapter 1. These are the envelopes that go with the kit. Ow, guys, I did cut myself. Whoops. Now I have an owie. That's really cute. Oh, see, there's a rose right there. That's what, ouch. That's some of the stuff I want. So, yeah, these have all been, these are to decorate with for that kit. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to rerun the kit for sure. Ouch. Because I like that. I'm not a fan of the grapes. Not for this kit. I love that. Way too many pretty envelopes. I think this kit's going to have a ton of envelopes in it. Oh my goodness, because there's so many pretty ones. This one I had a problem with my printer. Finally got my new printer up and running. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe that. Practically stood on my head all day yesterday trying to get it to work right. Chapter 1, Damask Roses envelopes, and then Damask Roses is the kit. So I have both in here. Damask Roses. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kit. Definitely going to run some more pages. Ow, paper cut. Okay, so I've pulled some stuff to decorate with. And do I want to cut this one out? Not really. I don't. That's not one of the ones I want for this kit. I don't think. I'll put it in the back of the envelope for the moment, but I can always go back and get it. It's a little too light for me. Because I ran them on 2 colors of paper, as you can see. Some things are run on a darker paper and some are run on the white. What's this one run on? I think this is actually on the white, but they look okay. So, I mean, it's not like it's out of the running. This is sort of a purpley color, which I'm not using in the kit, but I like the roses. So, there's a chance I'm going to cut that up. That one, too. So, we'll see. I can always run them again. That's a nice part about that. When you use digitals, it's not like scrapbook paper. You have a lot to play with. So, I do have, I'm going to be cutting, fussy cutting. I can see I have a lot of fussy cutting in my future. These guys are ready to go. These are ready to go. This one, I don't know. I have my girls to go in there. They'll go into some of the pockets. I've made these gals for that. I have this one. It could use a bit of decorating. I have this one. This was that masterboard we cut up. And so they're going to go in there. And I feel like I'm going to round the corners on this one to make it a journaling card. It's already done on the back. I don't have to do that. So it's just if I want to add some lace or a little rose. I think I might want a rose on there. I'm going to have to go look through my flowers and see what I've got. Now, this is definitely a tag. I see a tag for this one. So now I'm sort of getting into the groove. And of course, in a few minutes, the video will be over. So, of course, I'm finally getting my creativity starting to flow. I'm getting excited. So, of course, now I'm done. Of course. See how many minutes we have in a minute. Sometimes it just takes handling your papers. It's a good video for you to see what you do when your mojo doesn't feel like it's there. You're not feeling great, but you still have that creative bug is bugging you. The creative bug is bugging you. And you want to do something, but you're just like, eh. So you're fighting with yourself because you want to do something, but you don't feel great. So, okay. Once you cut something that's been collaged, many times it disturbs the glue. And now you're going to have to do some... I know a lot of ladies don't like to ink. I think it's because it takes time and they just don't want to put the time in. And I understand that. It's a lot, but I love it. I will never stop doing it. I shouldn't say that. I do it a lot less. On some things, I just barely do it. So it's kind of just depends on what I'm making. Okay. All right. So I apologize for this not so fabulous video, but every now and then I run out of everything. We are still grieving pretty heavy, and then I'm worried about my son really a lot. Really worried about him. He's 40 years old, and he has 4 beautiful babies from age 7 months to age 10, and they need their daddy, so we can't lose anybody else. So please, good thoughts, lots of prayers, whatever you can send out into the universe, that the doctors will figure it out, and it'll be something easy for them to manage. And we don't get horrific news, because frankly, I think it'll break me permanently if that happens. So, all right, so these guys are ready to go. Well, she isn't going into this journal. She actually, I don't know why she's in there. She belongs in a whole different journal. I actually have a journal for her. And it's a journal that one of my friends really loves with the doors. This one. That is the journal that she would go in. See, she goes beautifully with this journal. I have not finished this journal, you guys. Forgive me. I don't know. It's one of those things that I need to finish this year. It's in my finish up pile. So I think when I finish this journal and some things I'm doing for my daughter, I'm going to go back to some of those projects and try to get them done. I really need to finish them. Completion. Remember my word, completion. Somebody reminded me of that. Yes, I need to complete. So these two are ready for this. I have some goodies from my sister's shop. And then I have some more tags. If I feel like I want to make some more, I can easily make some more tags. So these are kind of need to be decorated. These need to be decorated. These are done. Those can go in there. All right. I have stuff here to decorate with a little bit. So, and I think I've got more ladies. See, I have these to decorate with. So if I want to put one on the cover, ooh, wouldn't that be pretty? Ooh, okay. How much time do I have, you guys? I think I'm almost out, honestly. I think we're done. 54. I might call it a video, and then, because I don't want to go over and make this take forever to download, but I might call it a video and then possibly take a little break and come back and do Monday's video. There is a possibility that I'm going to do that. I have all these ladies that I've cut ready to play with. Oh, I've got some pretty frames too that I cut out that I thought I might use on something. And then I have these gals. They can either be separate or together. Depends on how thin I need them. These guys. So those are ready. So I just have to decide what I want to put on here. Problem is I have too many beauties. Too many lovely ladies. These two can be split in half and definitely used on something skinny or on one of these tags. Or on any of these tags. I feel like I want somebody or something over. Oh, you know what? Who might look good there is her. I wouldn't put it on whole. I would cut her out. I'd fussy cut her and put her on there. There's a good chance she's going on that one. So let's put a little paper clip. I think she's going there. I think I'm going to put these aside. This one I'm just going to add some flowers and stuff to, I think. And then I need to do some fussy cutting. So I may go do some fussy cutting and then make my video for Monday. And then we'll do some more decorating. And I hope, you know, by then my mojo has kicked back. I like her for that one, I think. Because I do have 2 of these pockets. So I think I'll put in the front and the back. That way each one has one. And then that could go on there. We have that. It needs flowers. I got to cut. I need to do some fussy cutting, I think is what I need to do. And I'm thinking these 2 gals are going to get separated as well because they need to go on to something. And then all the bits and pieces that I cut off of their little tags are words. And so, ooh, I could use those in some too. There's a lot of words there. And bits and pieces too. So I might have some things to use. We'll see. I need to do some prep work. I can see that. I have to do some prep work. So, and then I have a lot more, I have a lot more ladies too. For those of you who like the ladies, I've got this one. This is Polka Art Studio, Vintage Ladies. I have all of these lovely, beautiful, lovely vintage ladies that I can use. She's quite pretty. Okay. Oh, and I have these as well. I think these are Graphics Fairy. I'm not positive, but I believe these are Graphics Fairy. So I have plenty of ladies to use. I just need to do some prep work. And of course, I've stamped some stuff as well. So I can cut those and add those to my bits and pieces. So we're doing good. Oh, I need to, really quickly, I'm going to share Lorna's newest stamp. Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. Now, she does not have stamps listed in her shop. You will not see them. If you want some, you need to contact her via her Etsy, page. You need to contact her on her Etsy page, and she will, and ask her if she has any, or if she will make you any of the rubber stamps. She does not have them in her shop, physically have them in her shop. So yeah, here it is. And it's right, it's this. It's Paris Modiste. And it is, isn't that gorgeous? So that's the stamp I got. I haven't used it yet. I just opened it. So I wanted to show you Lorna's newest one. And Lorna has fabulous, fabulous digitals, you guys. Tons of ladies. So if you need ladies for a project, vintage ladies, she has them. She has vintage letters from Paris. She has documents. She has all that stuff. So all in digital form, so you can get everything you could possibly need over on Lorna's channel. So if you don't need stamps, go over and see Lorna for her digitals, because she's got beautiful, oh, gorgeous, gorgeous digitals. But I'm kind of prepping this with my hands a little bit, because I am definitely going to be playing with this with my navy blue and my burgundy. I got to get out my inks and do some stamping, and I may even do some gold like that. That looks like it's embossed, so I may get out my gold embossing and do some fun stuff with this stamp, because I definitely want to add it to this journal. I was waiting on it to come, Lorna, so thank you for getting it to me so I can use it in this journal along with all my other French stamps. So this is a French-Italian journal, so we're going to call it my international journal because it's a little bit of everything. So let's do that. So, well, thank you for coming along. I'm sorry this was not a really exciting journal video. Hopefully the next one, after I have a little break for Monday, will be a bit better and we can get some fun stuff done. So, all right, you guys, thank you for watching. I love you all. I'll see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.